Generosity Week in the Diocese of Leeds will run from Sunday the 24th of September to Sunday the 1st of October this year. I know that that's harvest time for many people, but Generosity Week can be run any time in the year. Now, why do we have a Generosity Week? Well, there are two reasons really. One is that we celebrate God's generosity to us. That's where Christian giving comes from. God has been generous to us in Christ, and therefore we respond to that generosity by being generous in enabling His kingdom to be worked and to be lived and to be built in the world in which we live. So that's one response. It's about God's generosity. But the second thing is we forget. In the Old Testament, in some of those long bits near the beginning, if you want to find out why there are so many celebrations, annual festivals, it's because people forget. And when you forget, says the book of Deuteronomy, then you forget your story and then you cease to be generous. So we have to build in festivals every year which enable us to remember our story and that we owe what we have to the generosity and the love and the mercy of God. So that's why. But what is involved? Well, if you go on our website, you'll find ready-made resources. So you don't have to invent it. There is lots of stuff there on the homepage. And we also have two officers, Janet and Beth, and you can speak to them and they will encourage you and help you resource Generosity Week. So that's the why and the what. What about the how? What about doing a generous church checkup in your parish and just see how generous people are? I never knew when I was a vicar who gave what, and that was right. But to get a snapshot of how generous a parish is might give reality rather than what we imagine. And this is a good opportunity, like the celebration of a festival, just to do a bit of a snapshot. But also it enables us to work out if we have a culture of generosity. Because a culture of generosity means more than just giving because we feel guilty or there's something to resource or as a one-off. A culture means we get it and we've got it and we give it. So there's good theological reasons for Generosity Week, good biblical reasons, how we are enabled to remember our vocation as disciples and followers of a generous God, but also because there is a practical reality. And we talk bluntly in the north of England. If money doesn't come in, it can't go out. And so our theology will be seen in our giving and our budgets. Generous God, generous Christians, generous diocese. I commend Generosity Week to you.